mysteries of the past returned to our modern world? Imagine a gigantic shadow gliding through the deep ocean, so large and powerful that even the biggest contemporary predators seem small in comparison. This shadow belongs to the Megalodon, the largest shark that ever inhabited our oceans. But what if this prehistoric titan were still among us? How would our world, our oceans, and even our perception of the natural order change? The history of the Megalodon, one of the most fascinating and formidable creatures of the past, begins about 23 million years ago, in the Miocene epoch. This period is marked by significant geological and climatic changes, creating the perfect conditions for the emergence of this prehistoric giant. The Megalodon, a name that literally means big tooth, evokes images of a time when giants roamed freely through the oceans. Its massive teeth, some of the most impressive fossils ever discovered, tell a story of a world much different from our own. Megalodon teeth can become enormous, sometimes up to 18 centimeters in length. This is significantly larger than the teeth of any modern shark, including the great white shark. The teeth have a distinctive broad, triangular shape with a serrated pattern along the edges, ideal for gripping and tearing large, fleshy prey. This colossal shark, estimated to be up to 18 meters long, ruled undisputed as the apex predator of the prehistoric seas. But behind this grand facade lies a series of questions that have fascinated scientists and adventurers for centuries. How did this incredible shark live? And more importantly, what led to its mysterious disappearance? As we delve deeper into the story of the Megalodon, we prepare ourselves for a journey of discovery that takes us not only through history, but also through the complex and sometimes puzzling laws of nature. The anatomical features of the Megalodon give us clues about its lifestyle. The huge, serrated teeth were perfectly designed for gripping and tearing large, fleshy prey. These teeth, often found in sediment layers around the world, suggest a diet mainly consisting of large marine mammals, including whales, dolphins, and seals. He was also known to eat other large sharks. But the Megalodon was more than just a powerful hunter. Recent research suggests it was also a very efficient swimmer, able to travel great distances in search of food. This migratory ability may have played a crucial role in its survival and success. But this brings us to a new question. How did the Megalodon, with all its strength and skills, ultimately meet its demise? What was the catalyst for its mysterious disappearance from the oceans it once dominated? The downfall of the Megalodon remains one of the great mysteries of paleontology. While some theories suggest that climate change and a cooling ocean played a role, others point to a decrease in suitable prey animals as a critical factor. The evolution and rise of smaller, more agile whale species may have deprived the Megalodon of its main food sources. Additionally, the emergence of other predatory shark species and marine mammals like orcas may have led to increased competition for food resources. This combination of changing environmental conditions and ecological pressures could ultimately have led to the extinction of this ocean giant. But the full story is still shrouded in mystery, a puzzle that scientists continue to try to unravel. In addition to scientific insights, the Megalodon remains a source of fascination and speculation in popular culture. Its impressive size and power have made it a favorite in movies, books, and television programs. However, these portrayals often tend toward the sensational, reinforcing the image of the Megalodon as an insatiable monster shark. These representations, while entertaining, detract from the real complexity and scientific importance of this creature. The true Megalodon was a marvel of natural evolution, a top predator that uniquely influenced its environment. Its story is not only one of power and dominance, but also of adaptation and survival in a constantly changing world. In the shadows of this prehistoric giant, we find not only answers but also new questions that spur us on to further research and discovery. The Megalodon teaches us about the complexity of the natural world, a world in which every creature, large or small, plays an indispensable role in the delicate balance of life. Its story is a timeless testimony to Earth's biodiversity and the ongoing quest for knowledge. While the Megalodon is now just a shadow in the depths of time, its influence remains palpable in every new discovery we make about the prehistoric world and the creatures that once inhabited it. The idea that the Megalodon could still exist captivates the imagination and is a popular theme in movies and fiction. However, according to current scientific consensus and evidence, it is highly unlikely that the Megalodon still lives. Here are some reasons why. The most recent fossils of the Megalodon date back to about 2.6 million years ago. There is no convincing fossil evidence that this species survived the significant climate changes that have occurred since then. The Earth has undergone significant climate changes since the time of the Megalodon, including ice ages and changes in sea levels. These changes would have had a significant impact on marine ecosystems and the availability of prey for a large predator like the Megalodon. The Megalodon was an apex predator that fed on large marine mammals. The current ocean systems would likely be unable to support a sufficiently large population of these enormous sharks without being noticed. In addition, despite extensive modern shipping and advanced underwater exploration technologies, there are no credible sightings or scientific evidence of the presence of Megalodon in contemporary waters. Nevertheless, there are people who believe that the Megalodon still exists. A common argument is that the world's oceans are vast and that a large part of them remains unexplored. This includes deep sea areas and remote locations that are difficult to reach and investigate. Proponents of this theory suggest that a large species like the Megalodon could hide in these undiscovered areas. Throughout history, there have been reports of extremely large sharks or mysterious sea creatures. Some believe that these sightings could indicate the continued existence of Megalodon or a similar species. In short, while it is an intriguing hypothesis, scientific data and current knowledge of marine ecosystems do not support the idea that the Megalodon still lives in our oceans. It remains a fascinating topic for fiction and speculation, but in the world of science, it is considered an extinct species.
We hope you found this video informative and engaging. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel for more great videos. Please let us know in the comments below what you thought of this video. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please feel free to share. We love hearing from you. Thank you for your time and interest. Until the next video.